I got 2. And then I got 1 at 9:30. So it's up to you. Do you want to wait that long?
Are they back to back?
Supposed to be.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Texas Longhorns taking on a team from a playoff a year ago, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
What are you talking about? How much is that?
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off.
How much is it?
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
You think that kept you awake? You put you had 2 sips of it?
No, I did the whole thing and it did not work. So this whole caffeine, it don't work.
I've been told you that.
This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Fuck, you get through
The
there.
30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And
going for the big play. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of their deep ones.
This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Caught in the backfield. It's Green.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh, there we go.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
That's so cool.
Down after for a good return on the interception.
And this defense starting to become a common thread, man. First drive, they forced the INT after having 4 picks last week. They are finding the football. Nice way to start this football game.
Why are you thinking that?
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. It's safe to say expectations have not been met. When you start a season in the top 5, you expect to contend for a playoff spot. Now they're sitting there unranked. What about just overhauling the whole program if they can't get this thing fixed?
Well, yes, and it's hard, man. It's hard when you start that high and then something happens and it starts to snowball. Momentum is a powerful thing.
He's got some space.
Oh, man.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They do have it here.
Where?
You know, everywhere.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone.
Oh, why are you playing with the receiver?
Looking for his man right at the goal line.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires left.
Another jump for the ball.
Completion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the score
how much more I got to push it to the left?
Where it is after that miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie, and instead you knock it off the post.
Take 2 touchdowns away and make them miss a field. Oh, yeah.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds his man. It's Crispin. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to you.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to beat the D deep.
Oh, what?
He caught it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards in the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
One pass the ball.
The Longhorns have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the run, it's Hayes. Turning it on!
Oh, damn.
We get to him. A play there to pick up the first down. What perfect day. On that big run, everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Off play action on first down. Quick strike complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
He'll try the left side.
A most efficient
pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
A run for the quarterback. That's a fumble on the play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to find another play. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good...
Breaks into the open. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Under fire. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped him.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Now improvising. Got enough space. He steps out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll try to finish it with a score from there.
When you have scrambling quarterbacks, you got to have a spot. You got to have somebody in the middle of the field. Everybody's playing coverage, but that guy's job is to focus on the quarterback and make sure he doesn't scramble and make big plays like this with his feet.
And the Nittany Lions line it up with a first and goal. Finds his big
What
tight
type of
end.
fucking block
He
is
was
that,
fortunate
man?
not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge
What are you
it back to the
doing?
line of scrimmage.
In the red zone, the field starts to shrink as a defense. I don't drop as far in my drops now. I got to understand, I'm getting back quick. That ball is going to come out. Nice job by the defense reacting to the pass and going and making a physical tackle.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown. And this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Now from the 2-yard line after the incompletion, it's third and goal. Now the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Touchdown, Penn State! They put the first points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
Yeah, so that's how you always hungry. You get food immediately.
Big, long touchdowns and all that stuff. But putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that one. Good coverage.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. Who goes off of his first target? You can tell he did not have much time. Getting hit as he's trying to throw the football, you've got to protect your quarterback.
On third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Hey.
Quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Hands it off. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Good. Nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's James. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to find his man in the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. He'll take another shot here. Snags it on the right. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guys, find your matchups. And listen, when you're at Texas, you recruit at a high level. You usually get better dudes than you're playing against. Find those guys, let them make plays for you.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
The Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it.
What are you doing?
He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The give on the inside. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to...
Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half. Got it in the middle, it's Brown.
We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. With the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. The play action fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Fit it in the window for the score.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get them to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires it. On target to the left. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
Well, I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain it.
Unleashes one deep. Intercepted. Tip drills alive. He'll try to take it back.
Ooh.
And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
He'll give it to the back. Gets it across the 30.
New bag and new little. Talking about.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Complete to the right. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Give to the back. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on down.
Like unpressure.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time.
No pressure
whatsoever, to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Bunch formation for these receivers. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. Looking for room, it's Hayes. Got room on the return. Gets it past the marker. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Nittany Lions just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Run out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. And that's where this offense looks like it works.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. You still got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by them.
And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
To the air on second down. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out.
Look at this shit.
The official says no good. Missed the
Yeah,
field
when I
goal.
didn't turn the shit over, it missed to the left or to the right.
Possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Everybody's fucking blocked.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys.
Gonna let it fly. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
And that's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Crispin. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's his fourth interception of the game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll try the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You gotta get out the game.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long.
You know
a pass is coming.
What
You
is
worked on it
that?
all week. Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really
It's
sets up this
game.
offense nicely.
It's a lot open either.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
This time he's got it.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down.
Create
needs a little room. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Just broke the tackle.
This game is crazy.
Touchdown, Longhorns!
First he misses the ball, then misses the tackle. Like, come on, yo.
And man, that play looked a little bit too
Can't
easy
keep bailing this
for
guy
a
out.
big situation. You got to get up on
They have
those
no
receivers
point.
and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this
What's
weekend.
the fucking play call?
Iowa has
You
opened
reward
up
him.
a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not
shit
sure
bad.
anything is going to change. They're up by 17 over Southern Miss. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that
Yeah, he
position to
don't
be
know
able
what
to
to
be good off
He
schedule.
got to
Everything's
get out
easy
the
when it's
game.
on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting
you
first
hit a
downs.
pass,
You have to
quarterback.
be able to run.
Little bricks. I gave everything for you. You out there repaying me like that? Man, now you gotta get benched. Maybe you start winning some games.
First and 10. Pocket breaking down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to
I'll give you that one because you got hit, but I'll still be a touchdown.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Oh, they're after
Why is the running back fucking stuck?
He
Come
just
on.
threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
Like, he's sitting there blocking. Get the fuck out.
He should be able to make a good decision and get rid of the football. Good protection by the offensive line. Find your spot. Throw the football. You should not be taking hits when your offense provides that much protection for you.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that third down, but there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, 4th and short.
Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the game.
Top 10 team on the roots. We're on the fucking roots.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this
There's no
thing
way
from
y'all
the
let him
fire.
get that.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth
No,
quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's kind of how
get
their
that
days
ball
go,
on.
right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
A first down run on the doorstep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front seven has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football game.
They're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Getting the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped...
Oh, get out the way, bro.
That means go for it. That's all that means
now. What are you doing? I'm right there.
And they all
There's no need for that.
Another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see fourth down, but it's better than...
Yeah, if I wasn't right there, you wouldn't be there.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Looking for the goal line.
You hit him in the hole.
Touchdown, Texas! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And here comes the offense on second down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw in that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. Oh, he just held it.
Go ass out of bounds with the coach, man.
Fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. A full dive to haul that one in.
Hello?
One of the things I love about this guy is he's so hard on himself. Did a lot of good things last week, but he also threw 1 interception. He said that just ate away at him all week long. Coming into this game, he wanted to play perfect. No picks so far today. He's doing just that.
The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone.
Nice job by the D, playing the pass first. QB scrambles. It's the 4th quarter. I got to save time. I got to save possessions. What do I do to end the run? Now I push the quarterback out of bounds. He goes out of bounds. Thank you. I didn't even have to waste a timeout. Nice job by the D.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. UAB was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Birmingham. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Go home, Texas.
Interception of the game. A miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT finally.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nick.
Go home, Texas.
They took a shot to the end zone.
We got a new quarterback in the Happy Valley.
Things a little more comfortable after that score and much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Salt into your wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir.
We have a new quarterback in Happy Valley.
Find my receiver out wide and give me
Little
another
Brooks,
touchdown.
you did me dirty. We got to get you the fuck out of there. Mark, what you doing, man? What we pausing for?
drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Wants to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Turns it on in midfield.
Damn, fast as shit.
He'll be stopped, but not before.
We got that Texas speed.
And picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Nah.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no.
Throws toward the end zone.
Mossy Lloyd, hey.
Touchdown, Penn State! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still
And let's start,
they
committee.
are still scoring.
So I just did the man to the top 10. So show me some grace.
And it'll be a touchback.
Yeah, we go 1 and 3 every year. We turn it over.
25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
He wants to go deep.
Damn. Got a fucking cannon.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass.
Looking to take a shot.
How the fuck not like the young runner so slow?
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Here's a throw downfield late.
He caught
A
that shit.
sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to run it. Kept it, and he's past
Hey,
the
man,
mark.
what's that, nigga?
At the 20, he's got space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're...
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.